Pramod. Good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I'm good too.
Okay, great. And where are you joining us from?
I'm joining from Delhi.
Okay, and how's the weather in Delhi? Are you enjoying the monsoons or is it dry?
Yeah, it's quite good right now. It's
Okay,
been raining since morning here.
okay. So do you enjoy the rains or do you just tolerate them?
Yeah, I do enjoy. I often go out also during the rain.
Okay. So do you prefer going somewhere outside the city, away from the hustle bustle, or do you prefer being in the city?
I prefer being in the rain.
Okay.
Location doesn't matter.
Location doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Geographically, it doesn't matter. In your mental
yeah,
space, you're in a good place.
yeah,
Okay. So, Pramod, we will start with a quick round of introductions if you're okay with it.
yeah. Sure.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. Can we go ahead first?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thank you.
So, as you know, my name is Pramod, and I am from Delhi. And I am on this platform to improve my fluency, my confidence, and I have done my BTech and MBA from Delhi. And I am into a government job, and I'm trying to switch it to something else for my better career.
Okay. So, your MBA was in which specialization?
It was in marketing.
Okay. And you are in the government sector. Which sector would that exactly be?
Uh, it's prefer not to speak about that here, and I'm about to change it.
Okay. So do you are you now looking towards more privatized jobs, privatized
Yeah.
companies?
Yeah, I'm looking for something of my own. It will be a business.
Okay. And how many years have you worked here?
It's more than 7 years till now.
Okay. Okay. So is it going to be a difficult decision?
Yeah, it was, but now I am fully ready and working on it.
Okay. Great. Great. So, Pramod, before we continue with the session, I'll quickly introduce myself and then we'll go ahead. Right.
Sure.
So, as you saw, the name is Rashi,
Yeah.
and I completed my MBA in HR in the
Okay.
year 2010. And I have a total of 6 years of working experience in the corporate sector. And for the past 10 years, I've been associated with teaching and training. All right, so that's a little bit about me. So, Pramod, have you always stayed in Delhi or did you move around a little?
Uh, till my education, I was in Delhi only,
Okay.
and after that, for the job, I was outside for last 7 years, and
Hmm.
now I'm at home for my next future.
Okay. Okay. So, where were you exactly when you were doing your job?
I was at different locations. Like
Okay.
initially, I was in Hyderabad, then Maharashtra, then Karnataka, then Kerala, and now in Delhi.
Okay, okay. So you have got an experience of living in the south and the west, where you belong
Yeah,
from north. So
yeah.
where would you say did you enjoy the most in terms of food? I think I can't compare the North Indian food
No,
to the
I can't say it for the food, but for weather, I can say it's better in south.
in south. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and especially in the um, Karnataka. I found it in Mysore. I was in
Hmm.
Mysore for 1.5 months, and I liked the weather of there really very much.
Okay, okay. So is it because it was very moderately pleasant throughout the year, or did you enjoy every season to its extreme?
No, I got to know that it is pleasant throughout the year. If there is hot weather for around 2-3 hours, then it will rain in
Okay,
next 1 or 2
okay.
hours. It was like that. That there is neither too much hot, nor neither too much rainy season, or it was mix of something.
Got it.
So I
Got it.
like that, and the greenery was so beautiful,
Hmm.
and pollution was almost zero. The AQI used to be there around 20 or 25, like,
Okay.
and population pollution was almost very low.
So I'm sure
So
that
it
was
was
the
quite
place
nice.
it was most difficult for you to leave.
Yeah, I also thought about that. I should quit my current job and should apply somewhere in Mysore only, so that I can stay here for longer time.
Right, right, right.
So this thought also came to me at a time.
Okay. Okay. So tell me something, Pramod. When you came back to Delhi, of course, the first thing that comes to anybody's mind when you have stayed for so long outside your hometown, and away from the family. So the first feeling, of course, is that of returning home and the warmth or the attachment that you always feel. Was there some part of you which felt that, but I enjoyed moving around, I enjoyed experiencing new places, cuisines, people? So was there this adventurous soul somewhere saying that, oh, even that?
Yeah, it was because there I used to go to many places which were nearby and were new to me. Like I used to go to several beaches and several temples which I haven't
Mm,
seen earlier, and I haven't been to South earlier than these postings.
okay.
And in Delhi, I can't find those kind of places, and neither the temperature is too good here. Like
Mm.
it's hot. If it is summer season, very hot, you can't go outside.
Correct.
And
Extreme of
there,
every temperature.
yeah, extreme of everything. If it
Right.
is cold, it's so much cold.
Absolutely
And it's
agreed.
hot. If
Agreed.
and nowadays it's hot almost around 8 months. I think in Delhi, 8 or 9 months also.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
And there the summers are scorching and the
yeah,
winters are freezing. So there is nothing in
yeah.
between. You live in the
And other
extreme.
than that, there is pollution also.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
But tell me one thing that you really missed about Delhi when you were out.
Really missed about Delhi is my home. That being together I always wanted, and for job I have to go outside, which I never wanted to go, but the circumstances were like this that I had to leave this place.
Okay. Okay. So, Pramod, if you had to describe your personality, would you say that you are an introvert? Would you say you're an extrovert? You enjoy meeting people, or you are good at clicking a chord, striking a chord with strangers? How would you describe your personality?
Till now, I was a bit of introvert, but now I'm trying to break that boundary for myself by being on this platform and also trying some other ways to communicate with other peoples. Like whenever I'm going outside in a cab or in flight or in metro, I try to start the thing by breaking the ice with them.
Okay, okay. And because you know how you must be knowing that from one tutor to the other, so there is always a passing of a little bit of feedback for the
Yeah,
learner. So
yeah.
your feedback was that you take a little time to open up.
Okay.
Or do you experience that generally when you meet new people that you take
Maybe.
time to get comfortable?
Yeah, it usually takes me time to get comfortable with someone in real situation also, not only on this platform.
Hmm.
It takes, but I'm trying to remove that obstacle for me.
Okay, okay. And have you experienced, like you keep calling it obstacle and boundary, which you're trying to break? So, have you had some experience in the past where you probably felt that you could have done better or you could have achieved more if this was not a part of your personality or this was not how you are in general? So, has it ever
Uh,
been?
Usually, I have been a very silent person on my job also, and during my college days, during my school days, that I don't know whether I liked or it was my personality to not mingle with someone so easily. So
Okay.
this has been a habit of me since
Hmm.
I think since the school days, and now I try to change. I'm trying to change this so that it can also help me in my career, in my job, and in every location I go.
Perfect, perfect. So you're at the right place for that. And now bringing our attention towards communication, right? So we are all here to become better speakers, all of us,
Yeah. Right.
in terms of communication, body language, vocabulary, grammar, all of it, right? So
Yeah.
if you had to speak of an area where you feel that you need to work the most, which area would that be?
Area in terms of communication.
Yes, in terms of communication.
Okay. Uh, I need to work on finding better words.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, during my communication I'm easy, yeah, I like it easy to find the local words or very usual words, but I want to polish them so that they can be used in the business language, like talking to a CEO or a business partner or some client. So there I can use those words that it looks, yeah, he's having some level in this.
Correct.
So I feel lacking in that area.
All right, all right. So, Pramod, let me tell you here that as long as the communication has gone on, that is around 10 minutes for now. Okay. So, you have been very good at framing your sentences, explaining your points. Grammatically, the sentences have been correctly formed. Nowhere did I feel that you were not able to use the appropriate word. But yes, when you say that you want to use a better word, then it's like a limitless area,
Yeah,
right? So it's like a never ending ocean of words. There is always a good way or a better way to
yeah,
describing your feelings or explaining your thoughts, correct?
right.
Okay, so other than a few part, maybe a couple of them where you used peoples by mistake
Yeah,
instead of saying people,
yeah,
right? Or when you said it is a habit of me,
yeah, mine.
it should be habit of mine or
Yeah,
my habit,
yeah,
right? So the other than these couple of places, I wouldn't say that I could feel something amiss or a lot of flaws, nothing of that sort, right? So communication, I would give you a solid 8.5 out of 10, right?
okay,
So now coming to vocabulary, how are you over here? You will practice,
yeah,
correct, whatever you learn, or probably you will hear the tutor, you will pick it up from there, but that will be for like 20-25 minutes,
yeah.
correct? Apart from that, how do you think you are working on your vocabulary?
Yeah, I'm working on that by watching videos on YouTube, and also I'm reading a book nowadays.
Hmm.
Through that, I'm trying to improve my vocabulary, but yeah, still there is an improvement. There is a need of improvement in me because I have always been some backward. I mean, say lacking in the vocabulary, using the new vocabulary words or uh, some difficult words. I lack in them.
Right. Because that is the most challenging part about learning the vocabulary. You can
Yeah,
learn the words, you can learn the meanings, and probably if
yeah,
somebody asks you, you will remember. But while the
yeah,
usage,
yeah.
it is always a given that you will remember the older, the easier word which you have
Yeah.
always used.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that is the challenging part.
Yeah. That's
Correct?
the issue.
Okay, okay. So tell me something. Let's try to inculcate a little bit of vocabulary that you have been practicing. Okay. So use a few good adjectives to describe your strengths.
Strengths.
Yes.
Okay. Hardworking,
Okay.
punctual,
Okay.
loyal,
Okay.
and helping.
Okay. So when you say hardworking, can we think of a better word for hardworking?
Industrious.
Industrious. Okay. And maybe you are determined,
Yeah. That's mine.
or the next one of the words that you said, you're very helpful,
Yeah.
right? What better word can we use instead of helpful?
Helpful.
Can you
That's
say
a long word.
can you say you're generous? I mean, will that be
Yeah.
over stating, or is it
Yeah.
acceptable?
It
Okay,
can
so
be.
maybe you are kind, you are generous, you
Yeah.
are sensitive to other people's needs,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Okay. Other than punctual, so punctual, yes, it tells you about a specific quality in a
Yeah.
person. But if you had to state it in terms of your work, then how would you call yourself? How would you describe yourself?
I can say for this dedicated.
Dedicated. Can you also say that you're very organized
Yeah, I
in your
can.
work?
Yeah.
Because somebody who is organized, somebody who is meticulous, will
Yeah.
be careful enough to make sure that the
Yeah.
punctuality is never missed.
Yeah. Right.
Right? Okay. So why I was saying it in this way was, Pramod, that whenever we learn new words,
Hmm.
if we try to listen it somewhere, or if we try to read it and then remember it, mostly we tend to forget those words because we do not get the exact time or the situation to use it,
use that. Yeah,
right? But when we pick up words which we are sure of using sooner than later, then those words we will always remember, and we will get the time also, the situation also, to use them, right? So this was just an example where you
yeah,
speak
right.
about your qualities. You
Yeah,
always need to talk about and prove your qualities, or describe yourself. So these words you will not forget,
yeah, right.
right? Similarly, if we talk about emotions, emotions are something which you will have to talk about.
Yeah,
Right, today I'm really thrilled for that movie. I'm waiting, I'm eager
yeah,
to watch that movie. I'm
yeah,
curious, I want to ask a question. So these are the feelings which you know you will ought to use the words for. So
yeah,
when you pick up vocabulary which you can relate in these situations, you will never forget them. Okay,
yeah, right.
so the next time that you are looking for words and trying to improve a vocabulary, try picking up words you definitely are sure of using in the next 2 days,
Yeah, okay,
right? That way we'll be better at remembering. Okay.
okay,
Now coming to pronunciation and diction.
okay.
Okay, so diction is basically the entire enunciation, how your accent is, how your
Yeah,
words are. So far, I have not found words where you have mispronounced something, or a mother tongue influence is noticed in the accent or the speech. So that's a very good part, because to try to keep it at bay is what our whole idea is. Correct.
yeah,
However, it could be better if you can work a little bit on the fluency, that is the pace of the speech.
okay.
Okay. So how can we do that? Can you do you have an idea, or what exactly am I talking about? Can you explain that?
Uh, it's about that I do not stop in between, and I have words in my mind that what I'm going to speak, and I have the uh, subject knowledge also,
Hmm. Hmm.
so that I
Hmm.
can explain my words better.
Okay. Okay. So correct in a way that we need to avoid the pauses. But let me tell you, Pramod, you don't take such pauses. Okay. So your speech is very moderate. So,
Okay.
if, for example, there is an equal pause between every two words, so
Yeah.
it's not like somewhere the pauses are too long or somewhere they are
Yeah.
too short, you're rushing. You have a very moderately paced speech. Okay. However, if, for example, our pace is at, say, 7.5, let's try to take it to 8,
Okay.
right? And how can we do that? We should try to pace up a little bit on the pronunciation,
Okay.
right? So instead of stretching the words longer, we should try to clip those words
Okay.
and work on the speech, right? Why I'm saying that is it helps a lot while you are giving out important informations also, because a lot of situations arise where you do not have enough time to explain yourself, or to put across your point, your thoughts. So in those places, it's always best to use a little faster pace.
Okay.
Right? Okay.
Right.
So, Pramod, now coming to a little bit about your weaknesses. So, where would you say, or what weakness do you think is there in your personality?
The biggest one till now is I am being introvert for a long time,
Okay.
and other than that, I don't find such a weakness to describe about.
Okay. Okay. So, let's come to being introvert, like you said. Okay.
Okay.
So, tell me the exact feeling that you think stops you. Is it like I don't want to talk to someone, or is it like, what, if I'll talk, I'm not sure what to talk, or is it I'm comfortable with the people that I have? What
Yeah, it
exactly is the feeling?
it was a feeling during those times when I was school in college that everyone has a group, and if I enter that group, whether they'll accept me or not, or am I according to them as funny as they are or not. or whether I'll be sharing their talks, which jokes
Mm.
they are talking about, or what topic they are talking about, whether I know about that or not. So
Mm.
there was this feeling that that was stopping me from entering to another group or talking to someone else. So this was the issue with me.
So a little bit of self-doubt.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. And till when would you say that you continued to feel so? Till your schooling days, or it was there with you in your college also and in your
Yeah,
workplace?
up to college time it was there, but once I was in job, it was a necessity to talk with everyone.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah,
It was not something that you could do without,
yeah.
right?
So
And
it changed.
right. And what kind of a friend would you say you have been?
Uh, I have been a good friend till now, because whoever has been my friend till now, they tell about me to others also, that we know this guy for around 15 years, 7 years,
Mm.
10 years, and still we are in good touch. So I
Right.
came to know about this from others, that he
Mm.
was telling this about you. So this is the kind of friendship I have shared with them.
Right. That is why you called yourself loyal.
Yeah,
Right. So you see, this is how you should always give your strengths or your weaknesses or any of your qualities. So when you say that you are punctual, why do you say that you are punctual? When you say that you're loyal, why do you say that you're loyal? Right? Because the listener needs to know that, or the listener needs to get that realization that you know about yourself very well.
okay,
Right? Okay. Now we come to length of answers.
okay.
Okay. So tell me something. Do you generally find it difficult to speak longer answers or to speak for a longer period of time?
I don't find it difficult, but if I know about the topic, I can go longer and longer. But if something there is new thing for me, then I find it to speak as much as I know. I don't want to go for longer time without knowing anything and just to say
Correct.
anything, whether it is right or wrong.
Correct. So you also keep it in mind to remember when to stop,
Yeah, yeah,
because generally people forget that. Sometimes
yeah.
they forget.
Yeah, I prefer to speak what I know,
Correct.
but
Correct. What you are
not
sure of.
continuing without any idea about that.
Correct. Absolutely true. So, Pramod, we move towards the final segment of the class, the feedback session.
Okay,
So, like I told you about the grammar, it's a good sentence formation, good expression, good articulation of thoughts. So, good work overall. So, I would say a good
okay,
8.5 out of 10, solid 8.5 out of 10.
okay,
When we talk about diction and pronunciation, the speech of the pace, yes, I think we can work a little bit in that
okay,
area. The fluency, it all comes under the fluency. So we can work on that area. That is somewhere practice is needed. Correct?
okay.
Vocabulary, as far as what you are speaking right now, is good. I never rate in vocabulary because like I said, it's like an open ocean. It's never
Yeah,
ending.
right.
We always have something better to learn. Correct. Now, when we come to why did I ask about the flow or the length of the answer
Yeah,
towards the
yeah,
end? Because that was one area where I also felt that some improvement is needed. So,
okay,
knowing where to stop is very, very important. Correct. But
yeah,
sometimes we have to connect the chain of thoughts
yeah,
to make the answers a little deeper, not longer.
okay,
Okay. So when for example, I said that when your qualities are asked, tell why do you feel those are your qualities. Just express one, just speak about one such incident where this quality was very visible. It was apparent,
okay,
right? So it will hardly add maybe 2 or 3 lines to the answer, but it
yeah,
will make the
right,
answer deeper and more meaningful.
yeah,
Correct. So these are a few
okay,
areas where we can work. And of course, you
okay,
are at the right place, and I'm sure you must have seen a lot of improvement already.
yeah, yeah, right,
Right? Okay, Pramod. So with that, we'll bring this session to an end. And I
okay,
really enjoyed a lot. I hope you
yeah,
did too.
Yeah, same. I really enjoyed that. I have seen a lot of your videos also. Therefore, I booked a session with you.
Okay, great. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Pramod. So we'll call this a session for now, right?
Okay.
All the
Sure.
best for your learning journey, and I really hope to seeing you ahead.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.